Matt Dupe, who completely out of the blue messaged the DLB last week. He was, well, he said in his message, but he was former publicity officer of the DLB in 1989.
Speak up a bit so that I can film it.
So, without further ado, I'm going to read out what he said to us. Dear the Beche Club, my name is Matt Dupe. I was the publicity officer for the club back in 1989, some 29 years ago. I was excited to see that you're having a talk about fieldwork and mental health. I started my professional career working on oil rigs, off and on shore. This lasted for 10 years, and I developed schizophrenia when I was on board the Ocean Nomad, or Ocean Go-Mad, as I like to think of it these days. The symptoms include, but are not limited to, psychosis, depression, anxiety, and hallucinations. One of the most crippling aspects is the inability to read. Fortunately, my ability to be creative is not limited to reading. I paint a great deal. I'm custodian of my own website, which is mattdupe.co.uk. There's some really cool photos. Thanks for that.
Yeah, if we ever see them.
You get that?
Well, the problem is I don't use Outlook on this computer, so setup is complete.
There's no problem.
When I spend time on the psychiatric ward, we are taken out on day trips by the staff. This is a great relief when you can be confined to a ward for months at a time. Getting out and doing something physical is great when you don't need to concentrate too much. One especially memorable trip was helping create a stairway down to a disused old railway track, which is now used by walkers and cyclists. So for me, coming out of a major psychotic break is coupled with my ability to read again, and I can paint whilst I'm unwell and then collate it all when I'm sane. Super. One of my most rewarding works of art is a painted sculpture of a dolphin.
There we go.
Rocky.
Let me put it.
So here he talks about his contribution to the Wild Dolphins project in Aberdeen in 2014, which raised over £500,000 for the Archie Foundation, which is the official charity of the Royal Aberdeen Children's Hospital and Whale and Dolphin Conservation. So he says, my contribution to this wonderful event was to be sponsored by Geology to paint Rocky, the dolphin about rocks. Rocky celebrates how geological knowledge can help with our understanding of our sentient cousins. It also celebrates Aberdeen's history of exploration below the home of the dolphin. The colours on the main body of the dolphin are based on the International Commission on Stratigraphy. The narrative starts with the dorsal fin, which depicts an oil platform sitting in the home of the dolphins, the North Sea. The yellow and orange flat-lying beds represent the Cenozoic. This period is rich in true dolphin fossil remains, and there are no modern dolphin remains before this time. The exact time that dolphins appear is the Upper Eocene. The next section is marked with an unconformity, which is the wiggly line. That represents a break in deposition of sediments. Below the wiggly line comes the Mesozoic. Green, blue and purple layers here represent the ages in which dolphin-like creatures, such as the ichthyosaur, lived. Working backwards, we have Cretaceous, which is green, Jurassic, blue, and Triassic in purple. The purple layers are the oldest rocks that these animals can be found in. The red-coloured rocks are of the Permian, the late Paleozoic, and the shapes of the painting represent different structures. So there are Brent slumps, evaporite diapirs, reefal limestones, and so much more, as you can see. The position of the salt diapir is in the position of the female reproductive organs, if you were to talk about comparative reproduction. So Rocky alone raised £17,000 after being on show in one of the parks in Aberdeen. So even though I may have a debilitating condition, it is not permanent, and I feel I can feel happy in helping others in greater need. I hope this note sheds some light into living with a mental condition. Pretty amazing, right?
I think that shows something about resilience,
Absolutely.
which I think is very important because there's always hardship in life. Some of us will experience more hardship than others, and I think how we overcome them is a testament to humanity. So.
Cool. He also had a few notes about his time in the DLB, which is quite funny. So he says, in our day, we had a couple of computers in a single room. I wrote my independent mapping project on a Brother typewriter and stored it on 2 megabyte floppy disks. We publicised talks and field trips using posters printed on A3 coloured paper and raised money for talks and field trips by selling t-shirts that I helped design and make it a t-shirt maker I knew back in South Wales. We also ran competitions for t-shirt slogans like, the only good dinosaur is a dead dinosaur. That was one our hard rock geologists particularly enjoyed. And drink till you drown, which depicted an ammonite holding lots of beer glasses in its tendrils.
Sounds like one I'd like to buy. All right. Okay,
Cheers,
well.
guys.
Okay.